Alright, idiots. It's Dragonlordfrodo again. So, I went to go see this apartment today. I'm not going to reveal where it is because I don't want the protected parties, the League of Protected Parties, knowing where I live. It's a safety issue. You know what I'm saying? This is a safety issue. Hold on. It's a safety issue. We don't want police at the new place. So the less they know, the better off I am, right? So I looked at this place in a very nice neighborhood. It's not a racist neighborhood. It's not a neighborhood full of people that are inbred, like Lovejoy is. It was an okay apartment, I will say that. But there was a couple issues with it, and I mean, I filled out the application, so I mean that apartment right there, that apartment. Why don't I just do this? Why don't I just put, oh, there it goes. Well, you know, I filled out the application for the apartment. I already mailed it in to the guy. Just got back from mailing that in. And, I mean, there are a couple problems. I mean, I don't know if Belmont will approve of it, simply because, I don't know. It was like one of the burners on the stove didn't work, and Belmont's kind of like a stickler on those. So for real, it was just, I don't know. I mean, it was an okay place. And plus, I asked the guy in person, do you allow pets? And he said no. I said, I have a cat. And he said, well, a cat's fine as long as it's declawed. Now, my cat isn't declawed. I got my cat when she was like, I don't know, 5 years old already, you know? I'm not exactly sure how old Gravy is, to be honest. But she's an older cat, and they don't declaw older cats. Plus there's ethical issues with that anyway that I don't agree with. So, hi Gravy. But I mean, I don't know how often that landlord is over there, but I mean, I could probably sneak the cat in somehow. But I also, you know what? I mean, on the Craigslist ad, he did say he allows cats. Okay, but when I actually got there, he said, oh, cats, they're, was he? It declawed and it does, they don't spray everywhere. And, well, she doesn't spray, but she isn't declawed. She only claws at me, I guess you'd say. But I mean, I can't give up my cat, okay? So I don't know. I already sent in the application. I don't even know if it'll get approved, to be honest, because he wants somebody that has like, what did he say again? He wants somebody in there that like makes like 3.5 times more money than the rent is or something. I don't know, but I mean, I don't know why that means anything, but whatever. So I'm looking for an apartment. I have some criteria. Yeah, I have actual standards. Blow me. Okay? I have actual standards for finding an apartment. So these are what I need in an apartment. First and foremost, must allow pets, especially cats. My cat is not a pet. It is family. You don't just give up your child for an apartment. You don't do that. You do not do that. And I'm willing to pay the bullshit, pet deposit for it. That's not a problem. I don't give a shit about the pet deposit. But I think pet deposits are bullshit. You know why? Because you will never see a landlord put up something on an ad for an apartment that says, oh yeah, you have to pay an extra deposit to have for each of your children to stay here. You will never see a landlord say something like that. If you have children, then they can just stay with you. There's no extra. And you know what? Your fucking crotch dumpings ruin the house more than my fucking little ass, 10-pound cat. You know what I'm saying? So I think pet deposits, it should be called what it is. Four-legged family deposits. That's all it should be called. But, whatever. They're not pets, they're family. Okay? So I see an ad that says no pets. I just keep on moving. Imagine the outrage if a landlord said, "Oh, you have to pay, an extra, $300 a month, or not a month, but you have to pay an extra, $300 for each kid you have in this home." Can you imagine that? Could you imagine the outrage that would go on? Could you imagine the outrage that will happen if, hi Greg. Could you imagine the outrage that would happen if a landlord says, "Oh, sorry, no fucking kids allowed. No smoking, no kids." And that's another one. I know a lot of landlords don't like people smoking. So here's another, so that's the thing too. If I get another apartment and it says right on the fucking lease, no smoking, then my mom better not be fucking coming over here and fucking smoking. Because I will kick her out. So I don't know. Do I really want an apartment that allows smoking here? Do I really want an apartment that allows smoking? It's a double-edged sword. Okay? Because I know, like, let's say I get arrested again. Not that I'm saying that I'm planning on it, But let's say it happens. Who knows? It doesn't even have to be over harassment. It could be over something stupid. It could be over, like, I don't know. It could be old, like they might come to my house and say, oh yeah, well, you're under arrest for, fucking illegal downloading of music or some bullshit like that. You're under arrest for what? Like fucking, I don't know, jaywalking or something. And then I have to spend another 28 days in jail because they have to sit there and figure out if I'm competent to stand trial for jaywalking. So let's say that happens again, and I have to have my mom come over and feed the cat again. I'm in jail for fucking jaywalking, right? I'm in jail because I downloaded too many movies last month or something like that. I'm in jail because a fucking cop got bored. It happens. That's something that I think that they'll look past. Okay? I think, whatever. But let's say he's over here and she has to fucking clean the fucking house, which AKA means she gets to fucking snoop. I still can't figure out a reason why she had to go into my fucking safe. There was no reason whatsoever. Cleaning the apartment, there was no reason she had to go in there. No reason whatsoever to go into that goddamn safe. I'm gonna say it once and I'm gonna say it again. No goddamn reason to even be in there. But she wanted to fucking snoop, so that's how my machete ended up growing legs. That's how my micro SD card for my GoPro, which I had to go out and buy a new one, ended up growing legs. That's how my air conditioner in the basement ended up growing legs and walking out the door. But I digress. Let's say my mom has to go over there and clean that apartment. And she doesn't give a shit if the landlord says smoking or not. She doesn't give a shit. She's gonna do what she wants to do. Okay? Now, what if I'm in jail for jaywalking? She comes in here, lights up a fucking cigarette like she owns the place. Okay? Lights up a fucking cigarette like she owns the place, like she did before. And there's a no smoking policy. And somebody smells it, or the landlord smells it, or she leaves her fucking butts around, and I get in trouble. I'm now out on my ass because of something my mom did. Do I really want to go with a no smoking apartment, or should I get an apartment that allows smoking? Just for the fact that, just so that she can smoke in the apartment and I don't have to get in trouble for it. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I gotta decide that one. But right off the bat, has to allow pets. Non-negotiable. Has to allow pets. I don't care. I don't care if you have to sit there and write it special into my lease. I'm gonna have my cat in there. Okay? Okay, so one criteria, pets have to be allowed. I'll take my business elsewhere. Sorry. Second criteria, no bullshit. No bullshit areas. I don't want anything that's Lovejoy. I don't want anything that's South Buffalo. I don't want anything that's Kaisertown. Okay? I don't want anything that's Riverside. I don't want anything that's Polonia. I don't want anything that's any kind of fucking suburb except for the village of Kenmore. No Cheektowaga, no Amherst, no Tonawanda, no Lackawanna, no fucking Hamburg. No, none of that. Okay? The reason I'm moving is to get out of this racist, inbred fucking area, this fucking neighborhood that's known as Lovejoy. Okay? I'm fucking, you know what? I'm fucking scared for my friend's life. Okay? When he comes over here and visits, I'm fucking scared for Eugene's life. He has to go back and forth to his vehicle, and you get a bunch of these fucking inbred fucking racists seeing him going from my driveway from my door to his car. They're gonna fucking jump him. Okay? I'm fucking scared for him. Whenever he's over here, I should be like escorting him to the fucking car. But whatever. And I kind of do watch out. Like, he probably doesn't know it, but I do like watch him from the fucking door. Whenever he leaves, I can't really, you know, I can't really control when he comes. But when he leaves, I pretty much I'll pretend like I'm going out to like check my mail or something. But I don't want him being jumped on the way to his car, you know, because he's black and he's in a race. He's like I go outside of Lovejoy here, my fucking neighborhood here. I go outside. It's like fucking Mississippi burning out here. It's a fucking. There's a thing down the fucking Lovejoy. It's called the Big Timers Club. You know what that is? That's like the KKK for this area. Okay, that's what it is. You know, it's a bunch of old fucking racists that sit around and talk about burning down houses and, you know, throwing rocks through black people's windows and all that. You know, you see these guys at the fucking laundromats sometimes, old fucking men talking about how they're taking over everything, and I don't want to fucking hear it. Okay? I'm half black. Not really, but I'm like the champion of the blacks. Okay? So I don't want any place where I'm afraid to like leave my own home, or, you know, I'm not afraid, you know, my friends aren't afraid to be out and about here. But So, no fucking bullshit neighborhoods, okay? And definitely no fucking Cheektowaga. No, no. I will not live in Cheektowaga. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Okay? I'm like, you know what? I'm like ready to, you know what? I'm ready to like just give up on fucking Cheektowaga now. You know? I'm ready to just say fuck it and never spend a dime in that hellhole of a suburb. Okay? You know, here's what you do. You place an economic boycott on Cheektowaga until they bring back the super flea. They knock down the unnecessary Walmart that the super flea, that's on the ruins of the super flea. Okay? You do that, and you know, here's what you do. Economic boycott on Cheektowaga. Permanent. Indefinite. You defund the fucking police over there. Oh, I'm saying it. You defund the police with the economic boycott. You defund the police, which and then you defund the courts because you're not spending any money in that fucking hellhole. Okay, defund the police over there. Defund the courts over there. And in turn, it'll defund my fucking restraining order. So, and I won't live in Sloan either. Fuck Sloan. No Sloan. Because Sloan is owned by Cheektowaga. So we don't spend money in Sloan or Cheektowaga. Okay? Permanent economic boycott on Cheektowaga because they took away the super flea, they took away a lot of the small businesses, and they took away the cats at the Galleria Mall. Okay, so defund Cheektowaga, defund their police force, defund their courts, and defund my restraining order. That's how that works. No police, no courts, no restraining order. That's how that works. So, there. Has to allow pets and no bullshit neighborhoods. Okay? It's easier just to tell you a list of neighborhoods I will live in. So let's do this. I will live in North Buffalo. That's like the main area there. I will live in the village of Kenmore. Kenmore's a good place. West Side, maybe. Okay. Elmwood Strip, yeah, I'll live there. Allentown, yeah, I'll live there. So those 5 places are the only places I want to live in. I don't want to hear anybody say, oh, you should go move to fucking Wales. I'm not moving there. That's a terrible area. Okay? Well, it's all in the middle of the nowhere. That's the point. It's in the middle of fucking nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So, those 5 places only. I don't want people coming back and saying, why don't you move to fucking Niagara Falls? No! God, no. That's worse than everything that I mentioned. That's like straight ghetto. Niagara Falls is ghetto. I don't want people coming back and saying, why don't you move to Lockport? No! Why? 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 So I can only come back to Buffalo once a friggin' week? Come on. The buses in Lockport don't run correctly. Well, won't you do? No. I already told you the 5 places I will live. Okay? There are no ifs, ands, or buts about it. 5 places. North Buffalo, Allentown, Elmwood Village, West Side, Village of Kenmore. You only got 5 choices there. Pick one. Anything outside of those areas? Okay, 6. Okay, 6 choices now. I forgot one. Okay, so University Heights maybe. That's it. That's like Maine and Windspear area. Maybe. As long as I'm allowed at that stupid friggin' pizzeria. Without getting in trouble. You know what? Fuck it. No fucking University Heights. That's just a way for Big Nose to watch me now. You know? So no. It went down. It went up from. You know, that's what happens when you try to negotiate. Then you end up screwing yourself. 5 places, work with that, no exceptions. So the third criteria that I need, no fucking studio. I know people are like, why don't you just get a studio? No, because I don't want to live in a fucking box, that's why. 4th criteria has to, and this is probably the most important one, other than the pet. No, we're not calling Gravy a pet. Because she's not a pet. She is a 4-legged family member, and you will treat her as such. So the next criteria, and this is probably as important as you know, letting my 4-legged family members around. Has to accept Belmont. Okay, Belmont, as you know, is Section 8, which is what I get. Okay, they have to allow it. Because without it, I can't move. That's the bottom line. They have to allow Belmont. And, so the next criteria is that, now this is more of a monetary issue, but I was told, due to my income, that I can only get an apartment that's it either has to be it can be maximum 640. It can only be 640 with separate utilities, or 750 all utilities included. Okay, that's kind of like a big one. Big criteria. And also the other criteria that I need, and this sounds like a little bit of nitpicking, but it has to be said. I want it upstairs. No more of this first floor bullshit. I want it upstairs. Because let's face it, upstairs apartments are cheaper anyway, and that's not even the reason I want an upstairs. It's because I don't want people looking through my windows. That's bottom line. No, I don't want people looking through the windows. Okay, no windows. Because here, people use my windows as door knockers. So instead of coming up to my door here, I have a fucking doorbell that nobody fucking uses. Instead they just go straight up to my window and knock on my fucking window. Like, get the fuck out of my window, asshole. You know? I don't want people looking through my windows. Okay? And seeing everything I have. Okay? I don't want people looking through my windows and watching me bounce around in my fucking dick hanging out. Okay? I don't want people looking through my windows and see me beating off to fucking fat girls. Okay? I don't want people looking through my window. Period. I don't want people crawling through my window. No fucking basement apartments either. Those are banned. No more basement. They're banned. Okay? So, what else? Well, because I don't drive, I have to have it on a fucking bus route. So, I don't know. That's negotiable since, I don't know, a lot of Buffalo is on a bus route. I don't mind walking a couple blocks to a bus stop. That doesn't bother me. The reason I moved to a suburb, though, is because I'm not going to sit there and, you know, I don't want to fucking live in a place where I can't get places. Okay? Where I'm just stuck at home all day. Because, let's face it, I'm stuck at home. I'm bored. And then I start getting fucking squirrely. I get squirrely in jail. I got squirrely in jail. I started to, at least. Because I couldn't leave. I started getting fucking nutty. Here's the deal. In jail, when you start getting squirrely in jail, you know what you start doing? You start seeing fucking patterns on the walls. Okay? You start looking at the fucking walls and start noticing fucking patterns on the walls. It's like shit like that. You ever see The Shining? That's gonna be me. Go fucking nutty because I cabin fever or whatever. That's why I take a biannual Toronto trip. So I can get out of the goddamn house once in a while, you know? So I just wanted to tell people my criteria for looking at apartments. Okay? I just don't want bullshit. I don't want to be living in a fucking tenement. I don't want to be living in a fucking shotgun shack. I don't want to be living in a fucking cardboard box. Okay? So, there you go. Criteria for apartments. Find one.